Hello all, this is Zimnala coming at you with another adventure in Meltopia. We're going to be going at this for another round of melting action, and we were just working our way deeper and deeper into this frozen world. And feels like we're on the edge of getting to a new place. Because we're starting to get decently far enough away. Our gun's pretty much fully upgraded, other than the fuel capacity. So if we're gonna find secrets in the floor. Yeah, we'll keep looking anyway, even if we never find another thing. The problem is, once you show me that there's secrets in a floor, I will look at every floor. Bam. Got an achievement for using the hook 30 times. Yeah, so like the whole chamber is sloping downwards. I actually suspected it was going to when we climbed up. I don't remember how much these upgrades cost, but let's take a quick peek. This one's $225. That's starting to get pretty pricey, actually. And we'll give ourselves a couple notches up. Give ourselves a little bit more of a warmth buffer. I think it's number of seconds, by the way. I think it ticks down at 1 per second, which makes sense. This is actually pretty steep. Yep, new area. So they want us to use dynamite, which we have yet to buy. So unless they're going to hand us dynamite... They're giving us dynamite. Treasure. And that's just money, that's 200. I'm a little disappointed that treasure chests haven't had, like, artifacts and stuff in them. Like, that would have made sense to me. Yeah, so they gave us dynamite. I think the one thing they said is don't be near it. So yeah, let's see how not near it you need to be. Although, to be fair, there's probably an achievement for blowing yourself up, too. So we unlocked a fast travel section. Let's warm up our stove. So this is a triple one. Oh, so there is a faster one. How cold does it get you? Oh, yeah. That's got 15 per tick. Yeah. That's dangerous. I wonder if there's an upgrade you get that mitigates it, or if you just need to get even more to run through. Huh. Let's enjoy our fast travel network. Just to see what it's like. So it's just, yeah, pretty fast. I mean, what were we expecting? It said it on the tin. We'll get another notch on that. First stop. That's the name of it. Okay, we're gonna go backwards and start cleaning it up. Yeah, that doesn't look like much like a range. It's just, if you can find a valid target to clip to, I imagine, is the requirement. So basically, we're just gonna go back this way, and we're going to clean the wall as we go down. I'm just gonna come back and just like look at what it looks like once it's cleaned. I don't know if we have to grapple up to use it, or if just like that. So is this a case where you gotta grapple? Looks like it. Yes, this is totally a grapple chamber, so we had to dig like a vertical shaft almost. Cool. As you can see, there are hidden items in the floor. Clean all of that up before I continue onward. That way is probably too dangerous for us. But one thing I want to do is I want to find out what happens. Just because I don't want to get so far off that I end up in a bad situation doing it. I just want to see what it does. We're running. New resource. So it's a little less dangerous over here. We can technically melt it. But we're absolutely gonna be dead. We had no chance of even getting back across. I want to see what happens. We're slow. Can't run. Does it kill us though? We're freezing. We're freezing. If it doesn't kill you, then it doesn't kill you. Like, we can very technically melt this. Okay, so it doesn't kill you, it just makes you really, really slow. Like I said, I wanted to find out what it does when you get really, really cold. So now we know the game's not gonna just murder you. I kind of expected it might. Not gonna lie, but I mean, it's a little nicer than anticipated. That's fine. Doesn't have to be a murder fest. I wonder why it was saying a new resource, considering the fact that we don't utilize them for anything. Why are you calling it a new resource? That doesn't make sense to me, but it definitely was a lot more sparkly than I anticipated. It was definitely not melting very easily. It's also possible that we couldn't really melt it after we got freezing. Like, maybe you can still move when freezing, but you can't melt anymore. That would make sense. But this is something that needs further experimentation to determine. Oh, right. So 375. 300. I'm following the ceiling to get ceiling treasure. Basically, at this point. All that sweet, sweet hidden ceiling treasure. So we are filling up on inventory before we're running out of fuel again, so I guess we should save up for inventory space. Like, I imagine we can't actually grab stuff in the ceiling if we're full, so we probably shouldn't let ourselves try to get full. At least not while digging like this. Coming up to a new area. This area is a little sparklier than the last. Come on, come in. I guess we went a little farther than I expected. That's cool. Okay. So I think it was 1,700 for more space. I'm hearing a weird sound. Something sounded mystical. Yeah, we're full. Okay. I think it's in the ground. I think that's what we're hearing is something right here. Alright, get me out of this hole. I guess we should start clearing the way though. So. No, we don't need to go back. Let's empty our stuff. Oh, it was saving at the same time. That's why I wasn't responding. Okay. We'll start looking for floor treasure then. There's probably still wall treasure too. Most of that floor is sorted. That's not to say I won't go over it again. Like, we really haven't found much to upgrade back at the main base in a bit. Like, we haven't found any real artifacts. Like, there seems to be a lot of bones and, like, artifact pedestals, and so far most what we found have been, like, story required things, nothing, like, extra. Like, I would hardly say that anything we found seems like it's a secret, you know? Okay, let's mosey our way back. That seems like a different way than we were going before. So maybe there is more than one path now. Which is cool. I did want secret, I was just talking about secret. This way is one way, that way is another way. Okay, let's start following this wall, take care of this wall. Full up again. Let's go back. That looks like a treasure chest, not an artifact, now that I got a better angle on that. So, probably. So 1950 for only 10. Like, this is an inconsistent upgrade value, man. I want to speak to your manager. I'm kidding. Alright. Which way do we want to go? I think this is a much more complex little cavern than we've seen before. So it does make me wonder what's going on with it. And we won't really find that out until we fully melt it out, which is, of course, the nature of the game, so. Broke into where we were digging with the other part. That's fine. We are finding ceiling nuggets. Yeah, it's just money. At least they can stop making weird noises at me, though. up to this treasure chest, right? Then we are going to explore the underground of this floor as thoroughly as we can. Get that delicious floor loot. Okay, now where do we want to dig? We'll get wall nuggets, I guess. Still ceiling nuggets. I mean, if it wasn't paying out, I wouldn't be doing it. I'll get another notch on fuel because we are doing alright. Oh, that's an expensive upgrade. So I guess that's how far I've taken the fuel for now. That's fine. That's definitely a hike for sure. Well then. Hearing treasure chesty sounds. Give me that sweet ceiling loot. Oh. Hello there, friend. I think that opened to this door. It's okay. Another door. So much delicious ceiling loot. Oh wait, so this makes the same sound. So we have something to actually bring back now. Okay, well, let's go. So query, can we fast travel with it? We sure can. Okay. That would be a reason to have platforms, though, is if you had to actually walk it home. This looks like a bigger one. Some more bone? We're boning. So this leg is this size. I bet when we place it, it'll be a different size. Second leg acquired. And yes, it grew a few sizes. I was not that surprised by it happening. Not this time. Okay. Like, it's pretty likely that these all converge in the same spot. Oh, did I not? I guess I didn't refill. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's fine. We can undo that. My bad. We are okie dokie though. I'm gonna melt what's there, and then I'll do a deeper dive into the secret nuggets in the walls and floors. I feel like we got the ceilings pretty good. There's a lot of goodies in the ceiling, so. So much delicious ceiling nuggets. If it didn't pay out so well, I wouldn't worry about it, but it's definitely paying for itself. Okay. I want to get all of these ceiling nuggets before we move onwards, because it gets a lot more difficult to get them later on. Alright. Like, the most interesting thing to me is it's definitely putting them in places where the snow probably was not, unless they were very lazy with their snow creating tool. Or ice, or whatever you want to call what we're melting. And just like, it places it randomly everywhere that the snow is placed. Like, I'm not sure how I would say this mechanic is. As you can see, it's definitely a mechanic in the game. I actually kind of wish that you couldn't do this, because it would make it so that I wouldn't feel like I should. As a completionist, if I know I can do something, it makes me try to do it. So. Bear with me. At least the peaceful music is cheering us on, right? See, we're still finding delicious ceiling nuggets. We're definitely going somewhere too. I don't know if it's like a feedback loop or if it's just this artifact over here. This is kind of looking like this is just an artifact corner. I feel like I got these corners pretty good. Let's return. This looks like another stove piece, if it follows the same pattern because it's smaller. Let's see if I'm correct. Yeah, it won't let us... It would let me open the energy, but it won't let me grab. Well, kind of it did, but it didn't refill. I was curious if it would let me do it while I was holding this. That seems smaller. So it's not a stove piece, it's an artifact. Do you do anything for me? So it's lit up now. I was kind of hoping it would give me like a little mild passive thing, like maybe... I don't know. I don't know what I was expecting. I was hoping though, I'm always hopeful. We're not quite able to buy the next upgrade. I think it was like 1900, something like that. But I think that corner right there is pretty reasonable for us to clear, because this looks like a dead end, if that makes sense. Clean up the floor, and then we can go a little deeper in. And then we'll do a deep dive on the floors and look for floor goodies. Yeah. Floor's looking a little sparse. Yeah, let's find in some stuff. There's some pretty deep stuff, actually. So where are we at? Right here. So what I gotta do is keep track of how far I've looked deeply, you know. I mean, the final upgrade for inventory should just be a ludicrous number so you can just come back when you want to. But I don't expect it. Alright, we're not going that way currently. I mean, it looks like we could make progress in there if we wanted, but I don't think it's intended. It either wants us to have an upgrade or a new weapon or something like that. Is my guess. Okay. This is where we got to. Clear up to this chamber right here, or whatever this is. This door frame. Like, I think all of this is probably just super interconnected, you know? Man, if this didn't keep finding stuff, I wouldn't do it. Also, if I ran out of upgrades, I might not care. Look at that inconsistent upgrade. 12? What is this? We had a 15, then we had a 10, now we've got a 12. Wah. Okay. Enough complaining, we'll move on. Well, this just loops around to there, so let's clear out this path a little bit. I see you here. Yeah, we haven't even like searched the deep walls either. We're just been doing floors and ceilings. Like, walls are also a thing, too. So that probably just shortcuts back to that room, if I was to guess. I mean, this looks like a secret, but it's not. Finding a wall loot, though. Give me a wall loot. That was the other path. We just didn't clear out the floor along it. Guess we should probably focus a little bit more on our warmth one, because that's probably the only thing that would actually limit us. The other stuffs are like nice to haves. That one might actually limit us in what we can do. If that makes sense. But at least this it doesn't look like you die from running low on heat. I wonder if the final upgrade of the heat resistance just makes you immune, but I don't know. But I imagine something would. If it's not that, it might be an upgrade. Where did we end up? I'm back here. This is another side path. Just gotta remember to come back near the treasure chest. I left a little bit of snow there so I would be able to see it. But we hadn't finished that area. Alright, we are cleaning it up. It's a little more tricky for me because this area is so complex, but we're getting there. Oh, so yeah, after the halfway point, this also takes a dive up too. Makes sense. This is the first treasure chest. We didn't clean up all of this. Wall goodies a little bit. That, of course, leads right back to here, and that's what this is. For some floor nuggets in that little area we just cleaned. Don't mind me. My brain just wants to check the walls. Once I figure a place is good, I'll be good with it. Alright, I think we're good with this area. Okay, so our next choice is here. Yeah, that way or right there. It's not really a choice, it's just a new area. Ceiling's reasonably high. New resource. Oh, no wonder we're not matching, because there's actually a stairway behind us. Okay. I was like, usually we're at the ceiling by now. And it's because the ceiling's going up too. That's fine. Like I said, I suspect you're not actually expected to do that. So. Well, that was more lucrative than normal, so I guess this place has more valuable loot. So probably we need another gun that's more valuable, like more potent, to make good progress in that other area. It did let me melt it. I will say that. It didn't stop me from melting it. It just was pretty glacial, the speed we were traveling at. Delicious, delicious ceiling nuggets still, so we'll do our best. Even some good wall nuggets. Are popping into something a little different. Or was that us? No, we're popping back into something. Okay, so there is something over here. Thought so. Just trying hard to get most of the ceiling nuggets as we go so that I won't feel inclined to pop against the ceiling every time I come in. Let's go mosey our way back. Alright, we can get another warmth increase. I think our one was like 1700. Something to that effect. 1950. Trying to see which way is the shortest. Yeah, this is the shortest. Okay, so that straight path is sensibly the shortest, which is why they put a doorway there, probably to hint you towards the shortest way. Oh, we'll clean up this floor. delicious floor nuggets along the way. Looks like all the delicious nuggets are in the walls, ceiling, so. I think we got most of that, if I was to guess. We're finding some stuff here, so we'll go a little slower. Collect up the odds and ends. We are reconvening back where we were at, slowly. Okay, so we're back to this. We'll go back to finding delicious ceiling nuggets. Certainly pretty lucrative. Huh. Haven't been finding anything in this section for ceiling nuggets, but that's okay. The point for looking for them is so I don't feel like I should look for them later. I hear something. There is one, it's not available this close to the ceiling, so don't need to worry about that yet. Well, this tunnel's decently large. Huh. Guess we should refill. I mean, I guess it's not surprising that the tunnels get larger as you go. It is more satisfying when you have to dig deeper, you know? Okay. Oh, I don't know why I ran there. I was excited by something. There we go. What do we want to do? Alright, maybe I'll take a little break and then we will continue. I think that's my current plan. But yeah, we have progressed. We got ourselves another leg of the mammoth. We got ourselves a hard hat artifact. And yeah, I'll be back with you guys shortly. Y'all take care now. Bye-bye for now.